I am doing my Q&A. I reached out to everybody. I actually did a post about this months and months ago. And I got some responses, but not too many. But I reached out to friends, family members on Connect, on Facebook, just asking anybody any kind of questions you'd want to know, either personally about me or about my journey itself. So I got quite a few really good questions. So I just wanted to do this as kind of a different video. I've never done a Q&A, so I thought I would do it. I've got enough questions, so I wanted to go ahead. So I just have the questions written down. I don't have who actually asked them, but if there's any that aren't being asked in this video and there's something that you guys think about that wasn't asked or answered, just let me know in the comment section and I'll answer you there as well. So first one was, what keeps you motivated on your journey? So this is actually a very good question right now because I need to stay motivated because I have been off my game. The biggest thing that I find that keeps me, I don't know if it keeps me motivated, but keeps me going and on plan, is I track. I track every single thing that I eat. I track everything I eat and drink. Even if it's 0-point items, I track every single thing because I document what I eat and what I drink with either the tracking or taking pictures, because not only do I post my daily food logs, but I also like to look back on them. So if I have a week where I gain, I look back on them and I can say, okay, where can I change? So the one thing that keeps me going is tracking. If I didn't track, I'd be completely off plan. Even if I did have a bad day or a bad week or a bad meal, I have to track because it's what keeps me on the plan. So what keeps me motivated is probably every single person that ever messages me, comments, anything, says anything.
Hi.
Hi, Miss Paigey. What keeps me motivated is every single one of your comments, questions, anybody following or subscribing to me.
Bye, guys.
Bye, Paigey. Go play outside, okay? Go have fun in the sun.
Bye, Daddy.
Oh, the kids are playing outside. They're having so much fun today. Yeah, just everybody that there's so many people that message me, and I'm so humbled when somebody says you inspire me, because I'm on this journey because every single person that ever messages me inspires me to keep going. So I love seeing how all of us impact each other. So that is what keeps me motivated. If you had to eat one thing for the rest of your life, what would it be? One thing that I would have to eat for the rest of my life. Do I want it WW friendly or not? I have to say Pizza Nova pizza because that keeps me going. How often do you treat yourself, and is it a single meal or item or a whole day? I treat myself every weigh-in day because I actually go, there's a Mucho Burrito that's right beside my meeting. So I go to Mucho Burrito once a week on my weigh-in days, and I get a salad. So even though it's a salad, I find it as a treat because it's not what I normally have, and their salads are amazing. You can't make a salad like theirs at home. If I treat myself, it's usually just one meal. I won't turn it into an entire day. I look at this journey as it's a lifestyle change, not a diet. So I don't call it cheating, I call it treat, because I don't want, because maybe one day I feel like a chocolate bar, or one day I feel like eating fast food or deep fried food. I don't look at that as it's sabotaging me, because this is a lifestyle. Sorry, the kids keep running in and out of the house today, so it's crazy around here. Yeah, so I do not if I want to treat myself, I treat myself. I don't let it sabotage my journey. So it's not something that I turn into the entire day and it throws me off. So if I treat myself for when I want to. Do you have any tattoos or piercings? I do. Oh, piercings. I just have my ears pierced. That's about it. Tattoos, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 8 or 9. I've got some on my feet, some on my ankles, on my calves, on my back, on my back of my neck. Actually, my husband and me got our wedding tattoos. And this is the one that you guys probably see all the time. It's a crochet hook. My husband actually did it. I always joke with my dad and tell him it's a penis. Oops. And I will be getting another one soon. My next decade, I've already said I'm getting one. So I have one in the works coming. So what is your favorite kind of music? I'd probably say alternative. I like all kinds of music, but hip hop or alternative, or I love Justin Bieber. Who doesn't love Justin Bieber? I love all kinds of music. Anything. I like new country. I don't like opera. I'm not a fan of opera. My husband always shows me auditions on Britain's Got Talent and stuff and all the opera singers, and I can't get into it. What is your favorite thing about yourself? This one's a hard one. It's hard to pinpoint what you like about yourself, especially on a journey like this. I don't know. I like my hands. I'm a big hand person. You have to have nice looking fingers. And I don't mean manicured. I mean like the shape of them. What's your biggest fear? I don't know. I don't know if I really have a fear. I guess afraid of the kids getting hurt. I'm always overprotective with the kids. But as most of you know, Paige is very independent and loves to do things. So me and my husband just had a discussion today that her independence we can't kind of tame it. We need to allow her to have it. So I'm working on it. If you could eat 5 of your favorite foods without worry, what would you choose? 5 of my favorite foods without worry. Definitely pasta. Pizza. You have to go with pizza. 5 of my favorite foods. Well, chocolate. Everybody loves chocolate. Other than Nick. Nick, you're crazy. What else? Cabbage rolls. So yummy. And I'd probably say a Jig's dinner. I can't pinpoint that to one thing. I love Newfoundland food. It's all so good. Other than ugh. It's awful. Do you treat yourself on weigh-in day and figure it isn't last week, it's this week starts tomorrow? So I do treat myself on weigh-in day, but I do not take into effect my days. I track everything no matter what day it is, no matter if I'm over my points or under. I track everything. I don't look at it as it wasn't last week and this week starts tomorrow, because this week already started. On your weigh-in day is the first day of your new week. So you're starting off your week. So it's kind of why my treat is still a salad, because I don't want to ruin my week to already start off. I want to start off on a good note. So I do treat myself, but I don't look at it as any different day. Do you sew? And if so, what? I do not sew. I have no idea how to sew. I wish I did. I really want. It's actually been on my wish list for years. I have wish list. I've always wanted a sewing machine, but I don't. I crochet, and I've kind of put it on the back burner now because I've realized that sitting is not my best friend. So, and I crochet anything. Blankets, stuffed animals, house decor, clothing, anything. Anything I can crochet, I will crochet. But like I said, I've put it on the back burner because I don't want to be sitting so much now. So, what is your favorite show or movie? This is a hard one because I like a lot of shows and movies. I like reality TV. I watch Big Brother. And I'm not a fan of Survivor. I like any of the music competitions, The Voice, American Idol, X Factor, anything like that. I love them. The Launch is really good too. I love cop dramas. Cop dramas are my favorite. All the Chicagos, I'm watching those. Blue Bloods, The Fall, anything like that. Any kind of thing like that is my favorite. My favorite movie? I've got a lot. I'd have to say my all-time... I still can't pinpoint it though. Mrs. Doubtfire, Dirty Dancing, Ghost, stuff like that. They're my favorite kind of movies. My Girl. They don't make movies like that anymore. My Girl was such a good movie. What's the best tip you've gotten during this journey? I've gotten quite a few good tips. The best tip and the best thing and realization that you can absolutely get to is that it's not a diet. It's a lifestyle change. And you have to keep saying that to yourself. Because there's so many people that will say, can you eat this? Can you eat that? Can you go out for dinner? Can you drink? You can do whatever you want. It's your life. You can, as soon as you get to that realization and it clicks in your head that it's a lifestyle change, it makes it so much easier. I used to, if we went out for dinner, I would stress so much. What can I choose off of this menu? You can choose anything you want, but you have to make that choice for yourself of what's going to be better and what's not. So another really good tip that actually the WW Gays shared with me was, if you go to a potluck or anybody has like a potluck dinner, or at work if there's potluck, do the no plate rule. Do not take a plate up. You get to go up to the table and take one item. And you eat that one item, you come back, you mingle with people, and if you feel like something else, you go back up and only have one item. But you can never have a plate, because your plate you always overload, right? So that was a really good tip and I always think of that whenever we have potluck. So that was another good tip. Have you ever thought of becoming a coach? This one made me laugh because I've been asked this so many times. I would love to be a coach because, as you all know, I don't shut up, but I don't know. I'm afraid of public speaking. As much as I love to talk, talking in front of this camera is like, there's nobody here. So you guys don't see this, but I'm so nervous even doing these. Like, if anybody comes in the room, I shut the camera off. So I get very nervous when I'm doing these videos. So I have thought about it, and so many people have asked. Even our coach has asked me if I would, and she always says, I can see you being a coach, but she asked me to speak the one time to introduce Jean-Luc and Nick at our meeting, and oh my god, I thought I was gonna die. So it is something I've thought about, but I do not like public speaking, so I'd have to be very, very comfortable at it. So I don't know. Funnest time you've ever had. The funnest time I've ever had. Lots of times. Hanging up at the cottage for our birthdays. Funnest time you've ever had. I probably have to say my wedding. My wedding was so much fun. It was a great day. Favorite WW meal? I'm gonna say my newfound love of enchiladas because oh my god, they're amazing. I think that's probably my favorite WW meal. Which is not even really a WW meal. It's great. It's a good meal. I'm making them this week, so stay tuned for my video. Why are you doing all of your runs and climbs? I am doing them because they keep me motivated. They keep me held accountable because I need to accomplish this. And these are things that I've always said that I wanted to do. Anytime I've ever seen advertisements for or heard of people doing them, I've always said I want to do any of these challenges because it will push me, but I've never actually physically wanted to do it. But now I feel like since I started this journey, I just want to do these things. Not because I feel like I am more ready to do them, it's because I know that I can do them. No matter what lifestyle, what weight you're at, what activity level you're at, anybody can do these. Anybody can. It's just you have to push yourself to do it. So it's just the drive of wanting to push myself to do it. How do you stick with the program? Which I actually remember Tara asked this question because she said she's tried so many times and then just fallen off of track. And I'm the exact same way. I've done every single diet that there is out there. And I feel like what keeps me to stick with this program is because I've tried so many different fad diets and different ways of life and different things. I find that with WW is it allows you to live your life and allows you to do so many things that it's normal. You're not like, so many people will say I can't eat that, or I can't eat this, or I can't eat that. It's not about that. With WW you can eat anything you want. It's up to you to be mindful and say, I can eat this, but I think I'd rather have this because this would be better. You know, it's changes your whole outlook and way of looking at this lifestyle. So, and another thing that keeps me sticking with this is the community. The support that's on WW it leaves me speechless sometimes because there's so many people that support other people that are going through their journey, and you could be having the worst day of your life, but you will go to somebody else and motivate them. So the community holds everybody together, and I find that it's definitely something. A lot of people will say, well, I will follow these videos that I find, or I'll follow your page, or I'll follow what I find on Pinterest, which is what I was doing before as well. That's what made me want to jump into WW, because I was trying to follow it just through posts that I was finding on Pinterest and following any Facebook groups that I could find. But when you actually are within the community of WW, you have no idea the impact that it has on your life to have these people. There's thousands and thousands and thousands of people that support you when you're going through a hard time. So it's really motivating, and that is actually what helps me stick with it. So if anybody is wanting to do this lifestyle or try it out, I highly recommend it. Even if you're just doing it online, the community is amazing that's on there. So I highly recommend it. Who's your favorite sister? Not Jenny. I don't know if anybody knows this, but I'm a twin. So most of you will see on my Facebook group, Jenny Lynn Weir Hussey. She is my twin sister, and everybody needs to start calling her out on stuff. We need to. Jenny enjoys especially asking this question. Who's my favorite sister? Not you. I have one sister, and that's Jenny. And we enjoy kicking each other's butts and motivating each other and sending each other what we're eating every day, every meal. We constantly are doing that. So we are, we definitely motivate each other. But we need to kick Jenny's butt, so let's start tagging Jenny in some stuff. What's your favorite book or genre? My genre is romance. The cheesy romance where you know what the ending's gonna be. If you could see the other side of this room, it's full of Nora Roberts, Robin Carr, Debbie McCumber, Cheryl Woods, all of those romance authors. Excuse me. My favorite all-time book, I'd have to say, is probably the series I just finished, which I was showing you guys, was the Nora Roberts, The Inn, Boonesboro. It was an amazing trilogy. If anybody is a Nora Roberts fan, you have to get your hands on those books. They were amazing. The book was amazing. What is your proudest moment? Well, I have to say when I gave birth to Paige, because that was something that I never thought that I would do. I never wanted to be a mom. Never. I didn't want kids. So that was definitely a proud moment. You're making me sappy for asking me this, Jim. But other than that, I'd have to say my proudest moment was climbing that damn CN Tower. As shitty as I have felt ever since, it was a pretty proud moment, and I'm so waiting to climb that tower again. So it was probably one of the next proudest moments. Clothing article you can't live without. I hate to say this, but it's my leggings. I'm trying not to wear my leggings so much because they're my stretchy pants. I'm trying to wear more of my jeans, but my leggings are my all-time favorite. I will wear them at nighttime as my cozy pants, through the day, to go out. I will wear them all the time. I love them. My favorite restaurant and non-WW meal. I'm going to say my favorite restaurant is probably, I'm going to give you two. My favorite restaurant, all-time favorite sit-down restaurant, is Montana's. They have a chicken, what is it called? Chicken baked penne. It's amazing. It's so good. My favorite fast food restaurant would have to be Arby's. I was so mad. When we were in the Sioux, we were looking for food and I wanted something different, and I just blurted out, I wish they had Arby's, because when we went to Niagara, we had Arby's and oh my god, it was amazing. The one in Ajax closed down and I miss it so much. And after we were done eating at, which it was at a fantastic restaurant that we found. It was called, Austin, what was that restaurant we went to in the Sioux? Fratelli's. It was so good. It was an Italian restaurant. It was amazing. They had a great menu. There was so many options. The kids even loved it. It was so good. Anyways, after we were done there, we drove up the street and there was a damn Arby's there. I was so mad. I wanted Arby's so bad. What's the scariest moment you've ever had? I don't know. I don't know what the scariest moment ever was. I don't think I've had one. I don't know. I don't think I've ever had a scariest moment. Maybe it was with the birth of Paige too. I'm trying to think of a scariest moment and I can't really think of one. But I remember having that moment. I think I was like 8 months pregnant, or maybe even longer. I think it was only like 2 weeks to my due date. And I remember calling Austin and saying, how the hell am I supposed to push this child out of me? I can't do this. Yeah, I remember calling Austin and saying, I don't know how I'm going to do this. I remember just thinking, how can this child come out of me? There's no way. That was it's probably the only scariest one, which is ridiculous because your body does the work for you. When was the last time that you cried? Oh my God. I cry every day. Every damn show that I watch, I cry through. How many children do you have? I have 3. I have 2 stepsons and a daughter. Paige is 4. And my 2 stepsons are 11 and 8, Aiden and Austin. And we have the boys every other weekend. And Paige is our monster that's here all the time. And she's going to school in September. She's so excited. She had her orientation. It was on Thursday. Her orientation was on Thursday. And since she's been practicing her schoolwork, she's going to do amazing at school. She's a little chatterbox. She wouldn't stop talking at the orientation. That was all my questions. So, I just want to thank you guys all for asking these questions because I've wanted to do one of these before. So, I hope you guys like this video. Give me a thumbs up if you do. If there's any questions that I didn't answer that you wanted to ask me, put them in the comment section below and I can answer you. But yeah, thank you. Thank you for watching. Thanks for asking all your questions, guys. I hope you like this video. Please subscribe if you haven't done so. And by all means, share my video. Let anybody know that this may help benefit from. I'm always wanting to help somebody or hear everybody else's stories. So thanks for watching, guys. As always, my handles are at the bottom. Stitch and Lindy on Connect. And my Facebook group is Stitch and Lindy's Weight Loss Journey. Thanks for watching.